Hallo und herzlich willkommen wieder zu Arma 3 Contact. Und den haben wir da. Officer. Hi Officer.
Alright, listen up. I got good news, bad news, and the biggest news of human history. If any of you doubt that, just take a look at Corporal Stipe. That is not the face of someone who hasn't just stepped off the magical fucking mystery tour. No. This gentleman is a first contact scenario.
With what, sir?
Intelligent life, Private. And I don't mean the sort you find every time you cross the state line. About 1 hour ago, an alien flying object entered Livonian airspace and came to a standstill above the old factory.
Und ich würde es eher extraterrestrial nennen.
Chaos, nothing reached us in time, and what did, we didn't understand. Contrary to whatever you might have heard, there's no playbook for this sort of situation. And to make matters worse, there's been a, what do you call it?
A transitory high-power microwave pulse.
EMP.
A transitory high-power microwave pulse. HPM, not EMP.
Nicht?
For us, that's the same difference. Electronics are FUBAR. If it wasn't in a shipping container or a Faraday, you can bet your ass it's cooked. That goes for nods, gun lights, non-tritium optics, and most of our vehicles. Old but diesel, yes. Gasoline, no. Also, pacemakers. Hence the reason I'm talking to you now and not the Colonel. Our only casualty so far, but a problematic one. He overturned on the road, blocking access to Point Hopi. The Sparkies there have functioning equipment, which is slowly coming in, but it might be some time before we can unfuck this mess.
Sir, are aliens responsible for the HPM? Is this an invasion?
That's unknown, Sergeant. Our trunk network's down. There's
Wir
no
machen
way
einfach
we
das
can
ganz
reach
Menschliche.
Utah.
Wir zerbomben sie, bis sie uns sagen, ob sie feindlich oder freundlich sind.
Not even nationwide.
Nach genug Bomben sagen sie es bestimmt.
From Stakowsko. His off-road's fine, and he was less than an hour away. Now, I appreciate you all want some answers. Doctor, if you would.
Good evening, lads. I'm Dr. Ian Kesson.
Oh, da muss ich kurz raustappen.
Theoretical physicist and professor at Maxwell University, Edinburgh. With me is Dr. Shimon Chapek, whose bloody T-shirt says it all.
Den haben wir gehört an der Site.
8 days ago, I was approached in a bizarre manner by the International Space Agency, Astra. They asked me to travel to Livonia. TS clearance, a short stay, in Bosch and out. No question.
Und
I
dann?
figured they wanted me to investigate your training disaster. I wasn't wrong. But they also wanted my scientific assessment of an object spotted in a sinkhole that collapsed after the accident occurred. It was the root cap of a much larger subterranean structure. The tip of something that has been growing for millions of years.
Und wir bemerken es jetzt zum ersten Mal.
Earth is not its home.
Ja.
I can only imagine our interplanetary guests have arrived because of that discovery.
And let me add, the Livonians didn't want this going public. The toxic vapors story was just a cover.
Du hast richtig gelegen.
To ensure biosecurity. Obviously that's no longer going to stick. Our research center at the factory, it's been abandoned. Everybody scattered once we realized what was coming. Needless to say, we'd only a wee bit of time to prepare. None of us really expected such attention.
Put simply, we're on the back foot. Recon's our next objective. Lieutenant Kingsley and a small team are moving towards the factory as I speak. They have a mini UGV with them, courtesy of Dr. Chapek. Luckily, it was stored underground, in a testing range, which means it should still be operational. Specialist Rudwell.
Sir.
Try and connect using the laptop on that desk there.
Beep, beep, boop, boop. Jetzt.
Hey, Doctor, I'm not familiar with the software.
It's the evil app.
Huh, no shit.
Hold your thumbs.
Marshall Corporation. Running
Our moment of
setup.
truth.
Excellent.
ED1E mini UGV
ED1E.
connected.
So, do we call him Eddi?
Fuck me, not another one.
Hear that, Ian?
Aye, fuck off.
Let's hope we can get the video feed.
Okay, Eddie, los geht's.
I got visual.
Get him up on the screen. Great. That's great. Audio?
Track lock's on. You won't have any movement yet. Systems check. Mind if we test your binding first?
You're the doc.
Can you pan the camera?
all the way to the left.
Na ja.
And same to the right. Now back to our friend in the mask. That's good. Can you give us a nod? Fantastic. Okay, next, manipulator arm. Can you raise it for me?
Oh, man muss da mit Bild hoch und runter arbeiten. Also, aber dreckig.
Now, take it down again.
Was heißt Nam? Was? Plus Nam, minus Nam? Nam? Als die? Oder meint die Plus? Soll ich jetzt Plus drücken? Okay. Plus ist erstmal reinzoomen, nochmal Plus ist zur nächsten Kamera, nochmal Plus ist zur der letzten. Was soll ich jetzt? Ich hab dir nicht zugehört, mein Freund. Dann sollen sie das zusammenziehen.
Extend it forward. That's it. And move it back. There you go. Servers all seem fine.
And how do I unlock these tracks? Ah, thanks.
Just not too fast, eh? Do you want to play with the laser?
You name it, wee man. It's not something you play with.
No, I know. Relax. He's got
Ich
to
fahr dir die
do a
Haxen.
dry run, though, hasn't he? Eddie's got the duplex sensing instrument. Gets us the composition of different rocks and stuff. Go ahead and try pulsing something. It consists of a laser-induced breakdown spectrometer and a remote microimager, which is why we call it LIBS RMI.
Maybe explain it again in English.
Huh? Oh,
Okay.
it
Mein Bett.
excites tiny spots into ionized gas, which we can then examine with a telescope, giving
brauchst
us
keine
an
Augen.
elemental readout. Yep. Let me check
blende
the
dich.
log. See what you got there. Half oxygen, a third silicon, iron, aluminum,
Aluminium!
aluminium, calcium, sodium,
Aluminium.
and magnesium. Plus, counting all these trace elements, I think we can safely say it is indeed a rock.
Ja. Und der? Oh.
Anyway, he's all set.
Guide the robot onto the road then. Sapphire 1-1 are ready and waiting. Rendezvous and let's go from there.
Yes, sir.
Wen folge ich?
Sapphire Actual, this is Alchemist. The mini UGV's online and coming to you. Stand by, over.
Roger, standing by.
You nervous, Lieutenant?
Shitting nickels, Major. And, hot as hell in this moon suit, over.
Remember, you volunteered, Kingsley. Get your game face on.
Oh.
Out.
Komm, Kingsley. Nach dir. Oder ich war als erstes. Feigling. Ich bin super... War ich überhaupt richtig? Es zoomt automatisch. Aber ich glaube, ich war richtig. Okay, ich glaube, ich gehe wieder in Reihenmodus dann. Ich glaube, ich habe es kaputt gemacht. Ich glaube, ich habe es kaputt gemacht. Oh oh. Gefällt's dir da auf meinem Bettvogelein, hä? Ja? Und dann. Hey, nicht zerbeißen. Nein. So ein... So, jetzt sind wir wieder perfekt eingefahren. Und hier links, oder? Kommen die mit? Die kommen nicht mit. Feiglinge. Seht ihr das? Es leuchtet. Ich glaube, das ist nur eine chemische Lampe. Hi.
Sapphire, Alchemist, go time.
Ja,
Over.
sind Knicklichter.
We're advancing. Out.
Redwell, follow. Try not to nip any heels. Dr. Kesson, do you have any special protocols?
Have your men stay on that road. We want them visible. Better to be candid about it. And I guess I can't convince you to have your team approach unarmed.
Not on your life.
Nee.
Aye, fair enough.
Aber es ist, glaube ich, hier 9 mm Munition drin. Das ist so, als wären wir ohne irgendeine
I
Waffe.
really can't stress the threat of microbes enough. Even in that CBRN gear, there's still a big risk of cross-contamination. Probably best if they don't touch anything.
Okay, der hat keine 9 mm.
Do not deviate from the road.
Das ist eine richtige
Remain in
Waffe, was
sight.
der da hat.
Slow your roll and keep those safeties on.
Das ist, glaube ich,
Strict fire
6,5.
discipline. And don't for fuck's sake touch anything. That's why you got the robot. Over.
Ja,
Copy
ja.
that. No touchy-feely. More to follow. Wait out.
Getting a bit of interference here.
Could be off the AFO.
I don't know. It's sporadic. Seems to be hitting us in waves.
It's the Aliens, man. Natürlich sind es die Aliens. Los. Fast. Ein Fliegender. Da fliegt was. Oh oh. Ich frage mich, ob die anders sind oder durch was sie hochgehoben werden. Magnetisierung.
Alchemist, it's Sapphire. I'm not sure if you're seeing this. There's a log pile ahead. And, well, I don't know how else to say this, but one of the logs is levitating.
You're breaking up. Words twice. Over.
Dann können wir Hoverboards machen.
There's a log.
Oh.
Okay, weird shit analyzed.
Nice job. Well, composition's normal. It's insane that it's so localized.
It's too specific, too damn random. A rock over here, a log over there.
Maybe it's some kind of quantum scale residue, warping space-time.
All right. Just toss the fucking Q word in and everything makes fucking
Ja,
sense.
Nanomachines, son.
sir.
Das sind
You want me to
Nanomachines.
Keep to the road. There's an LDF checkpoint a little farther up. Let's push for that.
Nanomachines, son. Oh, da kam der Husten wieder.
These objects, it's like gravity's not even affecting them.
How many rules of physics are being broken here, Dr. Kesson?
I've no idea. Maybe all of them. Newton's laws of motion? They're definitely out of the window.
They got to be pretty smart, right? Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. You quoted that. Newton overthrew Aristotle, Einstein overthrew Newton, and now?
Oh, let's avoid jumping to conclusions.
Hey, I see something. It's glowing.
Is that them?
The
Ja.
light's not from us. No power.
I recommend pulling back the robot. It's an insincere representation of ourselves. They might think we've evolved into a post-biological state.
Be that as it may, we're not taking any risks. Redwell, carry on.
Yes,
Head
sir.
towards it.
Zlo. My god, she's incredible.
Sergeant, back this up off the VTX.
And those means of propulsion.
What? I don't see anything obvious.
My point exactly. It's remarkable.
It's not anything living.
Perhaps not, but it's hot. Looks more like ordinary matter, only superheated.
It's been
Okay,
shaped as well. Molded.
Specialist Radwell. Eddie's got a telescopic biosampler mounted on his upper arm. It's invasive, but we'd learn a lot from a physical specimen.
Okay, welche Taste? A. F. Können wir nochmal Linksklick.
You'll have to maneuver the manipulator arm quite close. The lens has a very limited range.
Do the trick.
Yep.
Wir haben es zerbrochen.
We can process that later.
Shit, you hearing that?
Try
Ich fand es nicht so toll. Ich stech euch. Bleib weg. Bleib weg. Ich hab einen Stecher. Da. Ich stech dich. Habe ich gerade den Reifen zerstört? Nee. Fahren wir doch mal dahin. Aliens, man.
Ah, fuck. Keep going.
Ja, du ja. Hallo? Jemand da? Ach, noch irgendwo Aliens.
Losing visual.
God damn it.
That EMI is getting stronger.
Soll ich umdrehen? Nein? Und da haben wir unser einziges Ding, was wir da hinschicken konnten, verloren. Geil.
Come on.
Connection's out.
Can you get it back?
No, unlikely, sir. The feed tanked. And without GPS, the retro traverse isn't gonna work.
Eddie's stuck there.
Oh,
It's not
armer
possible
Eddie.
it's an issue on our side.
Could be. Can't vouch for the integrity of this equipment, especially after those high-powered microwaves.
Wir wurden
Faulty
gekocht.
terminal, maybe?
Sapphire, it's Alchemist.
Jetzt sind
Radio
wir
check.
die Suppe.
Copy, you're Lima Charlie.
Und sie sind die Mikrowelle.
Loud and clear. Okay, wait one for tasking. Rudwell, troubleshoot. Run over to Point Hopi and bring us back another terminal.
Okay.
On my own, sir?
Yeah, on your fucking own.
Hey, das ist
Hold
einer
your
von
hand.
denen.
Follow the Chemlight trail. The fog out there is getting worse.
Du möchtest mich alleine in den dunklen Wald schicken. Okay. Okay, wenn ich sterbe, das war deine Schuld. Ich schieb's auf dich. Allein, allein. Allein, allein. Wir haben das hier saved. Beende ich die heutige Folge. Danke fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß. Falls ihr Spaß hattet, lasst ein Like und ein nettes Kommentar da. Und dann sich beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.